Well, take a look at your screen. You are looking at a video of a three-vehicle crash that happened Wednesday on the Causeway.
Look at that. This crash happened just a short time after another crash. Fortunately, no one was hurt in either one of them.
Oh, very good that that car stopped right where it was. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. That crash is one of several that have happened on the Causeway this week. Bridge officials are pleading with drivers to pay attention behind the wheel.
Especially there. Paul Murphy reports this comes after they had to shut down the bridge during the rush hour commute twice in as many days.
Lake Pontchartrain Causeway officials are investigating 3 major accidents on the bridge in less than 24 hours. Thursday morning, they say a speeding vehicle hit both guardrails in the southbound lane, struck another vehicle, and flipped over. That closed the bridge during the peak of the morning commute for close to an hour.
We had actually had 2 injuries in that. The driver of the first vehicle that flipped, and the second one, the first vehicle, had to actually pull the door off to get the driver out of the vehicle.
There were 2 wrecks on the Causeway on Wednesday. A tire blew out on a vehicle, causing the first accident. A short time later, a pickup truck came close to flying off the bridge after hitting the back of an SUV. That closed the northbound span during the evening commute. Causeway GM Carlton Dufershow says this accident shows the consequences of inattentive driving.
Really got to make an effort, a mental effort, to pay attention.
Christopher Temples was on the bridge at the time.
And we sat on the bridge for about 45 to an hour trying to get home from work.
And how aggravating is that?
It's pretty bad because people are still trying to cut in and out of lanes and we're not really going nowhere.
Chris Dupassage says he sees a lot of bad driving during his twice-a-month trips across the Causeway.
I'd say just the general rate of speed has increased, where if you used to keep it about 65, you sort of stayed with the pace of traffic, and now I get passed by people doing 75 all the time.
Causeway officials say this is one of the leading causes of accidents on the bridge. People looking down at their phone rather than keeping their eyes on the road and traffic ahead of them.
Our officers will still catch somebody driving like this, and they got a iPhone in front of them doing this. And that's, man, it's not only stupid, it's selfish.
Dufershow says there were about 130 accidents on the bridge last year, with the majority of the wrecks caused by reckless or inattentive driving. Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.
Dufershow says on a positive note, there were no fatalities on the Causeway last year, and since those new guardrails were installed a few years ago, there have been no accidents resulting in a vehicle going into the water.